Keep it civil, or we will.
Yeah, he's pretty powerful looking weapons.
You see territory, so act accordingly.
You're not gonna shoot me, are you? Security monitored on premises. Okay, so both these doors went into the same area. Okay. Authorized entry only. All visitors personnel require alpha clearance. I'm not sure how I have clearance, but unless this is unless this is all just part of the museum things that you're allowed to go there, just it's what things were. Why the hell all these people have so many weapons? Okay, this is locked. Master lock. Alright. Okay, I can't talk to you then. Access code required for entry to the archives. And the gas locked as well. Alright, there's an upstairs there too. Alright, I guess I can't actually do anything here. Door panel. Alright. Well, I explored it at least.
It's a fascinating subject, the colony war, though I'm thankful I didn't have to participate.
Alright, since we go that way, what's over this way? A lot. Okay, the Freestar Collective Embassy.
Unless you've got embassy business, I suggest you mosey along.
Yeah, I don't think I want to screw around with you. I don't want to accidentally join a faction that I'm not ready to join, without knowing more about at least different groups.
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
That's not easy. No. but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity.
It's a religious faction.
I'll have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Then it's settled. I'll get the tickets. Just make sure you can get the time off.
Alright, let's start talking to you.
Hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
I don't know what it is. Not something that's crossed my mind.
Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day. And if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you.
There's people leaving.
We've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
That sounds like we're threatening them to come back. That's probably what it is. Why not reach out to them to yourself?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Let me think about this.
Of course. And if you change your mind, come speak with me.
Alright, everyone else left. Where to find them again? Because I want to talk to the rest of them. So
Have you ever heard one of his sermons?
Here's one.
They're really good.
No, I don't know anything about your religion. I want to
Just
know.
the sound of his voice is comforting, I guess. Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
Hello. Yes?
Did I just magically pick the right person that actually is the only one that actually would talk to me? How about you, dude?
Has seen so much. I'm really glad I can talk to him when I need to. I had this graph jump once, and I don't know, I felt something. Thought I was crazy at first.
Keeper Aquilus has been helping me work through some anger issues. I didn't think I'd like the Sanctum, but it's pretty calming.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Yeah, we're getting to that. I'm interested to learn about things so I can make better decisions.
The first time I came to New Atlantis, I met Thomas. Thought it was absolutely crazy. Oh, how that's changed.
I may not learn much from these people. I may need to find who opposes them to learn more about who these people are.
One simple jump. The same as I made dozens of times before, and something touched me. Something warm and kind and good.
Yeah.
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilis's message really connects with people. Some folks never feel it. That connection to the universe you only get from grav jumping. Honestly, I wish I could show them what they're missing.
This isn't stealing, so... Okay. Alright, among the grav jumps, God seeks you. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? Any common attributes invite comparison to some more pure form of it. This isn't saying anything, really. This is just using words to say the same fucking thing. Whatever. Any contributes invite comparison to some more pure form of it. As we work our way up the tree of attributes from apples to red, the color of waveforms to energy, to space-time to existence, we find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All the reality eventually converses into a single point. Some call it the omega, others telos. Some call it God. But its true nature is best understood in another way. For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to the simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. To say that it exists is effectively redundant as it is, in fact, existence itself. Our being derives from being. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind and what we consider imaging. What we consider mind are in fact as so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. Most urgently, this being, which gives rise to itself, to reality itself, seeks to understand its consequences, by which I mean you and me. Our senses are limited, but only able to perceive 3 dimensions as we are helplessly flung among the 4th in a single direction. But our finest minds tell us that the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our merger capacities, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable in any comprehensive sense. And so we rely on revelation, we submit ourselves direct communication with the one source of truth, Truth is another of its attributes. Even as all these separate aspects revolve into simplicity, to know the truth, we must know the truth. And what truth wishes to know us as well. Our physical embodiments are limited to movements in 3 dimensions, yet just as fabric is bound to and undefined by the warps it weaves, we have a simple power that raises us above the unmined matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rending warp from the weave, peering through the veil we may otherwise mistake for all that there is. When we do so by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving in space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. These moments between grav jumps are not simply nothingness, but a glimpse into understanding of the mystery that underlines all reality. Isn't that just moving faster than sight can see, though? What are you seeing when things are moving too fast to see? To know the truth is to become closer to divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you to the experience, so each opportunity to know is squandered. Seek out I don't know what that is, a qualis. Let him open your heart to understanding that is no different from your mind. Join us as we seek further common communion and increase our sharing of the nature of the divine. Whatever. I stole your book. You can have it back. How do I do that? Yep, there's your book. Okay, you have wealth, obviously.
Is there anything I can help with?
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a second. Let's see what you have. Puzzle box. Sometimes these things can give... Okay. It's the same book that was over there. Spectrums of the Universe. The greater N... Okay. I don't know if I want to get that invested by reading all those books.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance. I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
I'm not really seeking anything. I guess I know what he's going to say. This speaking of life, and what I just looked at. Seeking anything.
Sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it. I could be wrong, of course, wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might give something of our writings a read. See what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Graph Jumps.
Yeah, I read it.
There's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me.
Alright, the reason I went with picking what I did, because I wanted to see what if he was trying to sell me this religion stuff, and he did, so... Yes, of course, I just reread it recently, in fact.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me, what did you think?
It was just words that with putting meaning to the words, I guess, or describing the words in the same another way. I guess word salad, I guess you can say it as they've been saying recently with everything. Saying nothing. Then there was the trying to see things that you can't really see.
Was there something in your mind?
I didn't care for it.
Well, you wouldn't be the first. You certainly don't have to elaborate, but I'm curious. Would you mind expanding on that?
Grav jump technology hasn't changed anything. I wouldn't agree with that either. Of course it's changed something. You can get to point A to B faster. My beliefs differ from yours.
And that's perfectly fine. There's no intent to convert anyone. We all believe things for different reasons, and at the end of the day, we just need to figure out how to get along. And in that spirit, the church and I will always be here for you if you want to talk.
I've got experience for that.
I understand. So much to ponder. Sometimes it's difficult to know where to start.
Yeah, let me read then. I have a reputation of running a tight ship. Sometimes I worry it's too tight. What? Can you tell me about this? I want to see what this is about.
Being aware enough to worry about this is a good first step. It shows self-awareness, it shows being open to compassion, to other points of view. Why do you think you should change?